Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Piano Lessons from a Guy Who Does Not Play the Piano. Why did you click on this video? Where today we will be learning how to play All Night Thing by Temple of the Dog for Rasmus in the Canoe, supporter of the cause. Rasmus, thank you so very much for your kind gift of turtle food money. Now, I am not a piano player or teacher, and I certainly don't play one on the internet. I'd say my level of pianomanship stops at I own a piano. But perhaps you dabble, in which case I'm going to use my music theory knowledge to plunk out the chords so that you can follow along to this really wonderful song and play it on the piano. I've already charted out the chords for this song, for the guitar version of this song, and I won't go through the super secret backwards code, but if you go to my website, RyanLent.com, and go to show notes, you're looking for Bingo Night. Bingo Night. Here we go. I had to watch my own video to crack the super secret backwards code myself. All right, we've arrived at our piano. The first really useful thing to learn when you're beginning to dabble on the piano is to find two reference notes, and those two reference notes are C and F. So even if you don't have handy-dandy stickers on my piano, like I do, you can find C by locating the set of two black keys. You'll notice the black keys are either in twos or threes everywhere on the piano. So the one to the left of the two, or the chopsticks, is C. Chopstick C. The one to the left of the three, or fork, right, because a fork has three tines, is F. So now even if you don't have handy-dandy stickers, you can find C and F all over the piano. To the left of the two chopsticks is C. To the left of the three fork is F. So now that you can find C and F, you can find all the notes. You just got to use your musical alphabet knowledge. The white keys are the regular notes, not the sharps and flats. So if you know where F is, and you're looking for A, for instance, you're going to go F, G, and know that there's no such thing as H, so the next one is A. Or B, or whatever. Or if you find your nearest one, right? So if you need to find E, and you know where C is, you find C, and go D, E. So now you can find all the notes. Nextly, let's learn how to play every single major and minor chord. That's right, you heard me correctly. There's a very simple formula. Let's say we're looking to play G major. Find a G, right? Forks, F, G. Okay, G, the formula is go up 4 keys, including the black ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the second note in our G major chord. And then go up 3 more. 1, 2, 3. G major. All right, A major. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll see that they're not always the same shape. And then 1, 2, 3. So here is A major, A, C sharp, and E. Works with absolutely every single note. Now let's do a minor. The minor formula is the exact opposite. You start on a note, we're gonna do A again, and you go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A major, A minor. G major was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. And G minor is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can play every single major and minor chord, so you could stop there and just go look at that sheet of paper and figure it out for yourself, or you can proceed with me. All right, we got our super secret backwards code sheet here, so now we know what the chords are and how to make them, and that 4-3 and 3-4 formula for major and minor chords is useful when you're trying to figure out a chord you don't know, but once you've figured it out, it's helpful to think of them as shapes. For instance, the first chord in the song, the pickup notes, she motioned to, is a D, and if we do our formula, start on D, because we found chopstick C, and up 1 to D, right? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, F sharp, 1, 2, 3, A. D, F sharp, and A. You'll notice that that looks like a triangle, so you might print that sheet out that I've made and draw crazy shapes all over it. D is a triangle, so is A. F sharp minor is an upside down triangle, so we're gonna start on F sharp, and we could do 1, 2, 3 for A, 1, 2, 3, 4 for C sharp, but you'll also notice that it looks like an upside down triangle. F sharp, minor, and then E, which is a triangle. We already know D, we already know E, back to D, and G, which is a straight line across the white keys. I call this skip one, because we start on a white key and thinking only about white keys. We skip one, play that one, skip one, play that one. Now, once you get comfortable with the right hand and those shapes, for extra bonus, you can throw a bass note in there. So if I'm playing D, I'll throw a D bass note in there. If we were more advanced, we might throw a root fifth in there or a root low fifth. That's crazy. I can't think about all that at once. So I'm going to play one bass note and the chord. Nextly, the second half of the verse. So there are easier, well, harder ways, but you don't have to move as much. For instance, if you're playing A, C sharp, E, and you want to play D, D, F sharp, A, you can switch your fingers around just a little bit, D and F sharp. See, we've moved less, but it's too much to think about, and I don't practice the piano, so I'm just going to keep moving these shapes around. But the second chord of the second half of the verse, we go C, which is skip one, to G, but in the song, we think it's G with a B in the bass, which from C is actually pretty simple to process. G is G, B, D, skip one, right? So to change C to G, all we do is move these two down one, and we have G, B, D just in a different order. That's called an inversion. So you could do that with your right hand while you move down to G with your left hand bass note, and that's a cool thing to do. Or just play C, G. It absolutely doesn't matter. So here we go. C, G or G with a B in the bass. Well, I guess it's a G in the bass, so with the up here, that's what it means. Okay. D, we know it. F is skip one. E7 now. E7 is accomplished with a D note, so you can play your E triangle shape and add a D up here if you like. A, we know it. And here's our scoopy thing that goes over and over again. A, F, G. Okay, whole entire verse, take two. D, A, D, F sharp minor, E. Second line, D, E, back to D, G, to C, G with a B in the bass or G regular, D, F, E7, you can add that D later if you want, D, A, there's a scoopy repeaty thing, F, G, A, F, G into the chorus. All night thing. All right, for the chorus, we know all the chords already except for B, so let's go ahead and figure that out. B, which is a major chord because it doesn't say minor, we go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for D sharp, and up 1, 2, 3 more for F sharp. B, D sharp, F sharp is B major. I usually make a diagonal line moving up from left to right to indicate white key, black key, black key here. All right, here we go. Chorus D, F, and 2 A's, but this is where it goes D, A. That's a lot of moving. If you don't want to move so much, you can make it sound almost just as good by playing A suspended 4, which just takes the third, C sharp, from the A chord and makes it a fourth D. So that's why that works. And if with your left hand you go A, D, A, while you do that, it sounds even better. Second line's the same as the first line. D, F, I got confident and did a walk there, A, fancy thing. Third line, D, F, F sharp minor, the awful B, now E, you can throw that D in there if you want, D, and then D, G, repeaty scoopy thing, F, G into the next verse, into the next then the only thing that's left is the outro. The outro, which is the repeaty scoopy thing over and over again after that end of the chorus D, G, except it starts on F sharp minor. Now this works because F sharp minor is A major's relative minor. All relative minors are located 3 half steps below its relative major. So A, boop, 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 F sharp minor. So anything you can sing over A major, you can sing over F sharp minor. It just has a different feel, as you see, and that's what makes this outro really cool. So we'll go from the last line of the chorus, E, E7, D, and then D, G, F sharp minor to the repeaty scoopy thing, F, G, A. Whole bunch of times, F, G, A. One more time for fun. But then we ended on F sharp minor instead of A, and that is all of the chords and how to play them, you know, dabble style on the piano. Whew, that was a mission. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was helpful. Rasmus, thank you so much again for the suggestion and the kind support. Everybody else, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.